two brains collide, it's just as we feared. Dolph's got that grin, sharp teeth, oh my. Is he a dude or a beaver in a tie? It's Rigamarole, yeah, we're off the rails with Dolph and James telling quirky tales. Grab your seat, laugh and lose control. Life's a circus, welcome to Rigamarole. James keeps it steady, or at least he tries, while Dolph chews pencils and stares at the sky. We banter, we bicker, we're never polite, but we promise you folks it's a heck of a night. It's Rigamarole, yeah, we're off the rails with Dolph and James telling quirky tales. Grab your seat, laugh and lose control. Life's a circus, welcome to Rigamarole.
Hello, everybody. This is James from the Rigamarole podcast with Dolph and James. Like I said, I'm James, and that guy over there, he's Dolph.
I am Dolph.
So, yeah, hi.
James!
What?
Wait a minute, I got something I need to talk to you about.
Oh, is it important? Because I'm kind of doing something.
It's very important.
Oh, well, what is this very important thing you must tell me about?
Oh, the Rigamarole podcast with Dolph and James is now brought to you by jkdistro.com.
jkdistro.com?
jkdistro.com.
What is jkdistro.com?
I'm glad you asked. jkdistro.com is your #1 source for any of your marijuana-esque related products.
Marijuana-esque related products?
They have what's called THCA.
Well, why don't you tell me what that is?
THCA is essentially THC that is legal in most states, but does the same thing.
Oh, wow.
It's not your Delta 8.
It's not?
It's not your Delta 9.
Son of a bitch.
It's not your Delta 10.
Okay.
It's THCA.
Which is not those other things.
It's not.
Woohoo!
It's wonderful. And you can go to jkdistro.com and select a variety of different products.
They have varieties, not just one thing?
Right!
Oh, wow. Variety is excellent.
They've got your flowers.
Oh,
They got moon rocks.
moon rocks.
They got dust.
I know what none of these things are, but they sound amazing.
They have edibles and gummies.
I know what those are. I'm a fat man.
They even have bones for your pets.
Give a dog a bone.
And watch them go to sleep.
Ooh.
So head on over to jkdistro.com, and for now you can use the promo code Rigamarole Podcast. Wrong, Rigamarole 20.
Rigamarole 20?
Rigamarole 20
Okay.
to get 20% off your order.
That's amazing.
jkdistro.com.
jkdistro.com. So, Vince.
No. Oh, man.
What?
I think I got hacked again.
Really?
Oh, Jesus.
You know, that wouldn't happen if you had a VPN.
Do you not know VPN?
No, what's a VPN?
You need to get NordVPN.
Yeah, NordVPN.
What is that?
NordVPN
It's
protects
a VPN.
Yes.
Oh,
It protects you with your presence online, your digital presence, and all of the sensitive data.
Yeah.
From the malicious people out there that are trying to be malicious.
they're being malicious.
They're always being malicious.
I need it.
Protect yourself from maliciousness.
But where do I get it?
So you can go to nordvpn.com/RigaMarolePod
Oh.
to get 72% off NordVPN's 2-year plans plus up to 1 year for free, breaking it down from $11.59 a month to a mere $3.39.
That's a lot of percent off.
That's like less than $4 a month. It's like $3.99.
That's less than a monster.
And it's $4 a month for your peace of mind, knowing that you're safe when you go online to do your online things.
That you may not want people to know about.
Yeah.
Not just that, but you know what the awesome other things you can do with a VPN?
What is that?
You can like change your location. Like so, it means like you can say, hey, I'm actually in England. So when you log into Netflix,
Yeah.
you log into England's
There are
Netflix.
so many shows that are in Australia's Netflix that I would have watched.
I didn't say Australia, I said England.
I
Pay
know, but
attention.
I'm
But
thinking
you
Australia.
can do Australia too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's an awesome thing you can do.
Yeah, I need this.
Yeah.
Yeah, send me
just
that.
Go to nordvpn.com
Okay.
But Rigamarole Pod, right?
That's it.
Yeah, I'm
Rigamarole
smart.
Pod.
Yeah.
Awesome. We got
Hello, everybody. How you doing?
Hello, Mr. James.
Hello, Mr. You.
It is Mr. Me. I think. Is it?
Not Augie.
It is. Look at me.
Not Augie.
Who's Augie?
Me, Augie.
Oh.
Not him.
Me, Augie.
Doesn't matter how much you wax on or off.
That's probably good.
Welcome to the Rigamarole podcast.
That's right. The Rigamarole with Dolph and James.
Roll.
Roll.
Right.
Yeah. All right. How's it going, Miss Buddy?
Roll.
What are you doing?
Rolling. Dice.
It is dice.
I rolled them.
So what's up, bud?
I don't know. That was a pretty good roll.
Yeah, I'd say so.
No, it's been pretty good.
Yeah, not too bad. I feel like we are definitely back in the swing of things as far as schedule rotation goes.
I hope so.
Me too.
I hope so.
You know, we went way too long without doing an episode. Our 8 people were very upset.
At least one of them.
Yeah.
At least one of the 8.
I mean, we did get a comment the day of the last episode uploading.
Did we?
We did.
And it was like, finally!
Yes, it was finally.
That's funny.
It was Keenan.
Oh, that's funny.
But hey, it counts. It half counts.
That's funny.
It's funny.
That's right.
Yeah.
So what's up, buddy? What you been doing?
Man, really nothing. You'd think that my answer would be preparing for today's episode, but it's not.
What is your answer then?
No,
Not preparing.
just kind of hanging out,
Right.
playing Nintendo.
God. A doodle doo. I was trying to keep the obscenities low at the beginning.
Oh, gotcha.
It helps.
Well, fuck.
Well, I guess it helps with the first parts being a bunch of ad reads too.
Yeah, I was gonna say we got like at least 5 minutes worth of that.
That's
An
right.
Intro and
Yeah, so
2 ads.
So that helps.
For sure. There's no cussing in the ads, I don't think.
There might not. Yeah, there is actually.
What ad do we cuss in?
It was me.
What'd you say? Oh, son of a bitch.
That's right.
I remember now.
It was funny.
It is funny.
It needed to be there.
Everything goes better with at least 1 or 2 sons of bitches.
Even the dirty ones.
The dirty ones?
Uh huh.
What?
The dirty sons of bitches.
Oh, the dirty son of a bitch.
That's right.
I gotcha. Now, what have you been up to?
Just, hanging out, playing Nintendo. No. Yeah, just, recuperating and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta get recuperated,
You ready to go back to work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny, you think, I would like to just sit at home and not really have to do anything and play video games and guitar and stuff like that for months at a time without any, having to go do work and stuff. And to a point, you're like, yeah, after about a week and a half of it, you're like,
Okay.
yeah, I think I'm about over it. And it's been like 2 months now.
Yeah,
So,
I can
yeah,
see that.
I'm over it.
No, I get it. I mean, I was out of work, about a year ago. I was out of work for almost 30 days exactly. And, it was for medical reasons. And, for the first, week, 2 weeks or so, I was like, this sucks. I'm going through this medical crap. But on the other hand, I don't have to work. It's nice. But then after that, I'm like, I got to go back to work. I got to do something.
The best thing about the entire thing was that happened right as summer break was starting from school. Only like a week and a half or so into it.
Yeah.
So I got to spend the entire summer break with my daughter. Which
That's awesome.
Normally I wouldn't get to do nearly as much because of work.
That's true. That is true. You know what the best thing about not having to go to work is, right?
Not having to go to work.
It's not being stuck in traffic with all them minivans.
Yeah, you say that, but when I could get to work in 7 minutes. So
Minivans.
very rarely did I get stuck in traffic.
Minivans.
It's funny, even when they get the parades and all the Riverfest or Regatta or all that stuff that they do down there.
Yeah.
They usually completely close off that hill with barricades, and I can drive up to that hill and be like, I gotta go to work. And they're like, well, too bad you can't go through. I'm like, I work at the power plant. They're like, this way, and they open it up.
Well,
and
yeah,
let me
I
through.
mean,
it's immediate. That's all I gotta say, and they'll let me through anyway.
That's awesome. Parks.
Parks. That's right.
Oh, man. So, we're gonna do this. So Trump just met with Putin.
I saw that. It
Yeah.
said that they did not come to an agreement.
They did not come to an agreement. Yeah, at the end of it, he was like, "Yeah, well, we'll try this again. You know, do this again."
I don't think that's what he said.
Well, he didn't say try it again. He's like, "Oh, we'll do this again real soon."
I don't think he sounded like that.
No, and he sounded more like this. He was like, "Yeah, we'll do this again sometime." Yeah, and then Putin was just like, "Yeah, maybe next time in Moscow." He goes, "Yeah, I don't know about that. It's too cold over there. Bombs and shit." He didn't say that.
He just turned down Putin.
Well, pretty much, yeah. He's it's fantastic. See, now people think we're going to get all political.
Maybe.
Maybe.
No, I mean they might think that.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah, maybe we could.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I mean they're good people on both sides.
There are good people on both sides.
There are.
The problem is sides. Like, you can't. Like, my whole thing
It's
is
tribalism.
Yeah. And my whole thing, though, is like, okay, I get, like, the different parties and everything, but my problem with the parties are, so you're telling me that this person's a Democrat, so they stand for everything that's on that side, everything on the left.
Uh-huh.
Everything.
Well, that's
Which
not
is-
really... Well, there's a difference. I mean, you can't say on the left. I mean...
Yeah. I did.
I mean, just because... I mean, they say the left and the right wing, but technically there is a difference between left and right and Democrat and Republican. And now, it's
There
true
are.
that a lot of times...
It's
a lot of
Democratic.
the Democrat stuff favors the stuff to the left.
Yeah.
And same thing with the Republican. But there is a difference.
I just think there are some good things on the left, and there are a lot of good things, or some good things on the right. And I don't think that anybody should like represent just one fucking thing. It's fucking stupid.
I don't either. That's like the people who like, it's like they say they like football and all that other stuff, but they got one team and fuck every other one.
Yeah, it's stupid.
So it doesn't matter how good that game was. It wasn't the Cowboys. They don't count.
Like me, I'm not a big sports fan, but like, Thanksgiving, if a game's on, I will watch it and I can find some enjoyment in it. It doesn't matter.
Try to
who's
make your
playing.
shot back by the meatballs.
Yeah, but it really doesn't matter who's playing. Like, it doesn't.
No, not really.
It's people are dumb.
I'm not much of a sports guy. If I'm gonna watch anything, I'd prefer to watch basketball or golf. Honestly, I'd watch the hell out of golf. It is the most boring thing, but I enjoy it.
I enjoy playing it. I haven't played it in a very, very long time, but I hate watching it.
There is
Fucking
something
hate it.
about the boring and the peacefulness that's just nice. Everything is so loud constantly, and everybody's screaming and doing all this other stuff. So it's nice watching something where it's just like, and the green is moving slightly to the left. We got a small wind coming in from the east. We got to see if maybe he's going to fade. And he's good football.
That's just as bad as fucking like hunting shows.
It's like, and he went in the water.
But no, it's just as bad as hunting shows, man. Because they're like, it's like, all right, yeah, I see a buck over there. Oh, that's a 10-point buck. Yeah, we gotta be real quiet. Yeah, we take.
You gotta need to be a little bit louder with your real quiet.
Yeah,
really.
we gotta be real quiet, and then. We're gonna take our shot. Well, we're not yet though. Right now he's grabbing him something to eat, so we're gonna let him get a full belly in.
They can smell the essence of that dough over there.
You know,
She's saying, "Come and get me.
that's right.
Come on, Bucky."
And then you take your shots. Oh shit, we missed. But it's like all the fucking
We'll
build
kill
up.
its babies next.
That's funny.
Well, I'm just saying.
That's what they do.
Look. I got no problem with hunting. Okay. When people are doing like the sport hunting, like just to kill shit, and they just like turn it in or leave it, that's one thing. Not that big of a fan. Same time, if you're gonna go get a deer and then you're gonna take it home, you're gonna have like a roast and some jerky, and you're gonna use the shit, all means, go for it. But like the people who want to like go over to Africa and shoot lions and shit just for no reason, yeah, fuck that.
Big game hunting. So here's my thing.
One last thing to add on to that real quick. So hold on to your thought.
Go ahead.
That's my problem with like going to a Bass Pro Shop. Because I like Bass Pro Shop. They got all kinds of cool shit. They got guns. They got all kinds of good camping stuff.
Yeah.
Love going there. But I hate that there's like so many stuffed animals around there. And I remember talking to Mike about that before.
Yeah.
And he was like, I hate that fucking store, man. I can't go in that store. I was like, why? And it was like, because you walk in there and, you see a stuffed bear and you're like, okay, that's a bear. But then there's like 4 cubs next to it. It's like, and those are all real cubs. It's like, so that it's like, you weren't defending yourself. You just went and shot a bunch of babies. And now you're stuffing them for everybody to see.
Yeah.
That's an issue.
It's fucked. My whole thing on hunting, dude, like, okay, so...
Even serial killers don't do that very often.
Yeah, no. That's bullshit. Me personally, like...
Unless I said very often.
I definitely disagree with big game hunting and things like that, but as far as hunting goes, like, me personally, I don't hunt. I don't want to hunt. And my reason for it, and like, if somebody else wants to go hunting for whatever reason, I'm fine with it. I don't care. Do your thing. I'm not a big animal activist or anything like that. But me personally... I believe that we should not go hunting, and kill animals unless we need to. Even if I intend to go shoot a deer, kill it, skin it, trap, fill, whatever, eat it. I don't need to.
That
know what I'm saying?
That may be true, but I mean, honestly, when you really, really think about it, that's going to be a lot more humane than going and getting the shit from the supermarket.
I get it, but I didn't do it. And like I said, I'm not a big animal activist.
Yeah, but isn't that a problem?
Is it?
Do you not see the problem in that?
I don't see the problem in that.
I mean, that's almost like the people that want to bitch about child labor while they're playing with their phone that has all the cobalt from the mines that has all the little kids that are doing all that.
Okay, so I have a problem with child labor. Look, what I'm saying is, I have a problem with big game hunting and that kind of thing. But animals are put here for us to eat, right?
Oh, are they?
They are. Most of them.
Okay.
Most of them.
Okay.
That's why they're here.
No, it's just interesting hearing these things. I mean,
is.
It's just...
But yeah, no, so, yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily agree or disagree with how they, manufacture, process, you know what I'm talking about.
And it's not that all farms do that. There are many farms where they got free range cattle that are running around that do it whenever they want to and eat whenever they want to, and there's not an issue. There's also the ones that just have them tied up inside of a place where they can't walk until their muscles are messed up, and just so they can get the more tender cuts of meat and blah 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 blah.
But me, if I go to a cookout and someone's serving deer, I'm gonna eat it. I like deer; it tastes good. I'm not gonna go shoot a deer, and my logic behind it is I'm not participating in it. So maybe that deer that I didn't go shoot that day, maybe that deer will grow old and live in a cave with its deer family and have deer date night with its deer wife, and
while they watch the squirrels in the tree during the sunset.
Yeah, that's right. I'm just saying it's nice to think about.
I'm staring at your son, and he looks just as confused at you as I am.
Well, that's okay. It's fine. But either way,
that's your father.
You get what I'm trying to say.
I get it. I'm just giving you hell.
I know.
But I'm just saying, I don't know. This is the thing. It's a weird thing, man, because you can. I do think there's a difference. A lot of people are very complacent with stuff. You just get used to it. That's just the way it is. And to a point, it's true. This thing, we talk about cell phones. I want my cell phone.
Fuck
I
yeah,
do.
Dude.
And it sucks.
That you want your cell phone.
It sucks that the stuff that has to happen for me to have that phone. And if it was if they gave me the option, honestly, where they said, look, you cannot have a phone and we stop all of this, I'm not going to have the phone. If it was literally, if it was my choice.
That's what you're going to say.
If it was my choice, literally just on me, I didn't have a phone and it would stop all child labor and stuff, I wouldn't have a phone. But the thing is, me having a phone or not having a phone right now makes no difference whatsoever whether that's going to happen or not.
Exactly. And that's what I was trying to say about me hunting. I'm not participating in it, so whether I participate in it or not, it's still going to happen.
I understand that. I just feel that at least when it comes to that type of stuff, because we were talking about, I understand with child labor, we're talking about living things too, but when we talk about this, we're talking about animals and stuff. And I don't know. I also feel that the more that you know about that, or the more that you are involved with the collection of the thing, the more you appreciate it.
Yeah.
And it means more. Kind of I remember watching a video on YouTube years ago where there was it's this place where you go to, and it's a chicken farm. And you go there, and you pick your chicken, and after you pick it, Then they have like this like shelf set up with like upside down road cones basically in it, with the top little tips cut off of them. And they'll stuff the chicken in there to where its head's sticking out the bottom. They'll give you a knife. You have to kill your chicken and then pull out all the feathers. But then they take it to the kitchen and they cook it for you, and you eat your chicken.
Yeah, fuck all that.
But it's for the purpose of you understanding that it's not just going to the store and picking up food. This was a living creature, and it makes you appreciate it more.
And I fully understand that. Like every time that I eat a hamburger, I understand that it was old Bessie on a farm at some point, and I know what happens to them. I do. I get it.
But you give no fucks.
I do give fucks. I just
hopefully not to the farm animals.
no. All I'm trying to say is that that's funny. No, it's just I understand, where our meat comes from and how we get it. I do, and I like meat. I like being healthy.
I know you like meat.
Son of a bitch! Stop it! How dare you? But no. I get it. I respect it, but I'm still gonna eat my hamburger. I'm not gonna go hunting, but I will eat a baby seal if it's on my plate.
I would eat it if it's on my plate.
Yeah,
meat's meat.
Yeah, there is a place called Game.
Yeah, I know.
I want to go. I want to go.
Give me a kangaroo steak.
The kangaroo burger.
Yeah, that too. I'd do it.
Yeah.
I don't really care. Like, it's funny, over here, it's like, there's such a big stigma, and I understand it, and I'm with it, too, about, like, dogs and cats and stuff like that, but
yeah.
It's not like that everywhere.
It's not.
And, if I was in one of those places, and they were like, hey, you want a dog burger? I would go, yes. Yes, I do.
I think it's probably you that I've talked to about this before, but no. If I'm in a country, and I'm at a restaurant where it's on the menu, I know that it's legal. I know that since they don't have to hide it, it's getting prepared properly, or at least
and it's probably not somebody's pet that they stole.
Yeah, then I would try some dog meat. Definitely would.
I'd try it.
I don't think I'd try cat.
I imagine it'd be a lot like that teriyaki chicken at those places on the stick. The chicken on the stick.
Yeah,
because that just has a weird texture, and it's
really
stringy. I always thought that.
It does not taste.
I'm not trying to say it actually is cat. I'm not going that far, but. You know what I mean.
Do we have a gong over here anywhere? No.
We do somewhere. I don't know where it is. We don't have it on there. Well, remember, like there were like the cats that kept on going up missing at that apartment complex we used to live in. We had those Mongolians there.
At Uwakariata?
Well, all around that whole area.
Uwakariata actually got shut down.
Yeah, I know, and I remember there was like the Mongolian people actually said something about the cats before, and we were like, oh no,
fucking Moyle.
Moyle was like a 7 or an 8-year-old Mongolian boy,
fat boy,
that would watch us wrestle. And there's a wrestling move called a Mongolian chop, where you like go around and you like chop them. Yeah. And so he would keep on going over to this little Mongolian boy and going chop and chop him all the time. And then it got to the point where every time he would do that move to anybody else, he'd just go Moyle.
It was great. It was fantastic. I wonder what he's up to these days.
Don't know.
He taught me how to say "what's up" in Mongolian.
You hope he did.
Yeah, it's Ewan.
I think I remember you telling me that before.
Ewan.
Watch that be some horrible thing that you just said.
If it is, put it in the comment. Oh. But yeah,
that's getting overdone. But I couldn't help it.
We need different sound effects.
We got plenty in there. We just need more. We need them set up.
I don't remember how to do it. Oh yeah. And then how do you navigate? And then enter. Oh
yeah. Why are you paying attention to that instead of doing the podcast?
Oh, I thought that said sound Asian. I was like, that's what we need. Okay.
That'd be funny to push it. Just went Moyle.
All right. What was that one that we need? We need that.
What is that? Yes, we need that.
Yeah, we missed that. I need to figure out how to upload our own sound effects in there, because you can do
We
it.
get one that goes, Murr.
Yeah, we need a hammer. But no, man. Yeah. The good old days with Moyle. Remember that time we got him drunk?
No.
No, me neither.
I was going to say, I think I just said he was like 8 or 9. I don't
we
remember that.
We didn't do that.
The only really young one I remember ever really drinking with was JJ.
Oh, yeah.
You weren't around for that, but I mean, he was a little older by the time.
Yeah.
But I mean, he was probably like 8 or 9 when we were all passing around like the, half gallon of Beam, and he was like, I want that. And it wasn't me. I mean, I don't think I ever actually passed it to him because I felt bad, but I was around when it happened.
Yeah.
His older cousin would pass it to him.
Yeah, James.
And he could keep up pretty good.
Because, James wasn't passing the bottle. He was smoking corn off in the corner somewhere.
Only a few times.
I still find that funny.
I found it funny.
I was talking to Tanya about that the other day. I was like, you can get high smoking corn. She's like, what? I was like, well
It's probably because of the pesticides.
I was going to say, it's the stuff they spray on it. She's like, the pesticides? I'm like, yeah.
Probably.
Most likely.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing that made the most sense, but
Yeah.
it worked.
You want to get high? Smoke some bug away. Raid. Shadow Legends.
We are not sponsored.
We are not sponsored.
You know what's funny? I almost brought the nuts.
I almost called you and asked you to bring the
I
nuts.
was going to, but I got a call, and I had a bag with like 9 cans of nuts, and I was going to bring them.
You had a sack full of nuts?
Yeah, I was going to stack them up like a little pyramid.
Oh, that's cool.
And I was going to, and then I got a call, and I set down the bag and completely forgot about it.
It's a fail.
Yeah, sack of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts.
It was.
That's funny.
It was a lot of nuts.
Oh, man. So I do want to talk about this a little bit because we don't talk about it that often anymore. Check out one of the links right below this. It will take you to our merch website and get some Rigama merch.
That's right. We have it.
Now we got Rigama shirts, Rigama shoes.
Rigama cups. Rigama U's.
We got Rigama U's.
I don't know.
What's a Rigama U?
It rhymed.
Okay. Now we got Rigama luggage, Rigama flasks, Rigama mugs. Yeah, I got all kinds of Rigama
You should have
shit.
said Rigama first, so I could have said Rigama last.
I think it worked. Anyways, get some damn merch
Do it.
so we can turn our Podbean account back on.
That's funny.
But no, it's fine. We're good.
But seriously, do it.
Mm-hmm.
So, in the meantime, people, we've actually been working on making a new theme song.
We have.
It's not finished, but
It's not. You may have noticed that there's been a couple of different theme songs so far for our intro. Those were all AI done, surprisingly.
I don't think it's that surprising.
It's not.
You can usually tell pretty quick.
Yeah. But no, we are actually writing, recording our own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
Yeah, we're working on it.
I'd say we've got the basic, the intro chorus and intro verse and chorus and stuff. We just need to finish, and we got some lyrics. So we just need to tighten up even got drums and stuff in it.
Yeah.
So all we need to do is just finish up the lyrics and master it a little bit.
Yep. And then it'll be Rigama done.
Yeah. Then we'll have a Rigama song,
Rigama song.
and it will be ours,
Yeah.
like actually ours.
I mean, the AI is not bad, but it doesn't really encapsulate, what you want it to. Fully.
No, you could tell again when you completely, well, you know what I mean. When you do completely do something, you do have more of a sense of accomplishment and ownership to
There
it.
is that too, yeah. I mean, I get that, but I also, use a lot of cheat codes in video games when I was a kid. So
Yeah, I know. Well, and we've talked about that multiple times.
yeah,
You do that, and not that I ever used one, but I would try to beat a game before I would use it, or if, because I felt like I had my sense of accomplishment. I didn't need it. Or, we'd start playing like, Vice City or Grand Theft Auto, and every time y'all were around, especially you, anytime you got a controller, immediately you started putting in codes and just blowing up shit.
Well, yeah.
And that's fun. But me, on the other hand, like, I was the first one out of everybody that I knew that actually beat those games with no fucking codes on.
Here's the thing. If I'm gonna pay my hard-earned money on a video game, I'm gonna have fun with it. I don't need a sense of accomplishment. That's what working's for. That's what doing stuff around the house is for, and like building houses and like doing all this shit you're supposed to do.
Yeah, killing your food.
Yeah. If I'm gonna play a game, I'm gonna have fun with it. And if that means turning on all the cheat codes, making my head like 4 times the size it should be,
that's fun.
So be it.
That's fun.
It is fun.
Yeah, but it's like, you don't play Parappa the Rappa, and like, you wouldn't want to play that where it couldn't go off of cool.
Well, that's because I'm really good at that game.
I'm just saying.
I'll never forget when you told me, I hate the way you play Parappa the Rapper.
I do. And it's not that you win. It's just, it sounds like crap.
No.
It does.
I don't think it does. Like, I can hear you're just not, you just don't have a hip-hop soul, James.
What?
Doesn't count. That's funny.
I do.
But no, like, yeah. No, there's a...
And it was the same thing with Lammy. Because, I mean, you don't get me wrong, you were better at Parappa than you were at Lammy. But you could still do the cool stuff on Lammy. But when you would do Lammy, even if you got cool and you did better than me, it didn't sound good.
I'll give you that. On Lammy, it didn't sound good at all. But, like, that's just how you're supposed to play the game.
It's what you can play the game like that.
Did it work as well when you didn't?
Sometimes, and it sounded good.
I'm just saying. But no, on Parappa the Rapper, like on the chicken level where you got to cook.
Yeah.
If I got it on cool, I could make Parappa say, put the crack in butter. And I would do that, and it would just give me all kinds of points. It'd be like, put the crack in butter. It was great.
Yeah, but a lot of times you were like, crack.
That's true. I did do that. But it worked. I got points. It'd be like, you rapping cool.
I remember when you found out that once you beat Lammy, that you had Parappa levels.
Oh, that was fucking cool, dude. So happy. So don't get me wrong, I like Lammy, I do. But Parappa's my jam.
Mm-hmm. I know. Parappa 2's hard.
I haven't played Parappa 2. Bullshit. I want Parappa 2.
Well, make him let you play Parappa 2.
You ain't gotta let me do shit.
Boot to ass.
That's true. We at Rigamarole do not condone child violence.
But we do find it hilarious.
I hit the wrong button. Alright.
Beat the child.
Put the crack in the butter.
Beat the child.
Beat the child? Learn!
Exactly.
Sorry.
See? Hip-hop soul.
I'm looking forward to some Vampire tonight.
Yep,
It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic.
Yep. Like I said, as soon as we're done with this, I would like to
Work on some music.
more. Well, I mean, yeah, you can hear what little bit we done since that last time you were over there.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be good.
I think I can get you mostly what it sounded like.
Okay. That's good. Question, James, regarding Vampire later.
Uh-huh.
How close is my character to dying?
Depends on how close we are to the end of the game.
How close are we to the end of the game?
I don't know.
Okay.
Because I've been trying to decide with where we are, if it makes sense to have tonight be the night,
Oh God.
or if we need one more night after this.
With everything that's happened, I got a feeling that the climax is going to be slightly terrifying.
I hope so.
You already know how it ends.
I know what my big set piece is.
Oh God, it's the mouse, isn't it?
No,
It's not the mouse. Let me think. I have no idea. You're not going to tell me.
I don't want to.
That's fine. I understand.
I want to see if everybody else finds this thing as terrifying as my brain sees it.
That's pretty bad, then. All I know is them fucking storks, dude. I looked those things up like several times after you showed them to me.
Oh, you like tried to AI make one?
No, I didn't try to AI make one. I'm not doing that.
But is that what you did, or
No.
Oh, you're talking about those other ones.
Them fucking big storks, them awful things.
Oh yeah, I don't even remember what that's called now. But yeah, the
It's
real
a
ones.
shoebill stork.
Yeah, those.
Yeah, dude. I looked it up, showed them to Tanya and everything. They're fucking.
You watch the video and see the noise
Yeah.
it makes and everything
And I saw how big they fucking are, dude.
next to a real person and
Yeah.
everything, and you're like, oh,
I can't believe those exist.
oh yeah.
I don't like that.
It's like dinosaur birds.
Yeah. It's awful
They're
looking.
scary. And they're like,
It's like a machine gun going off.
yep. It does. It sounds like a machine gun.
It does. It's
They're
fucking
scary.
awful. I don't like them. I do not like them at all, sir.
It's like mix a shoebill stork with like the stork from like Dumbo. Because I said he was wearing the vest and the little hat.
Yeah. But it does not help at all.
No.
It really doesn't.
Well, it gets more. It almost throws it off because it's like trying to make it nicer looking, but it has the opposite effect.
Yeah, they're very much the opposite effect.
And that's what happens. And you know, you can blame Talon for those.
What do you mean?
A lot of that type of stuff.
Oh, because he was like, you can't get scared from a game.
Well, I mean, this is the thing. I mean, you knew because I've talked to you about this before.
I've seen it before.
Yeah, we technically ran the beginning
Yeah.
of it once, and so you knew it could happen.
Absolutely.
But he kept on just saying that it wasn't possible to do horror in a type of game like that because
It
there's
is.
no way to get the actual suspense going.
Oh, but there is though.
Yeah.
There absolutely is. I think, and I've said this before. I think it can be more scary this way because it's imagination based and.
I mean, I know you agreed with me and you backed me up even from the very beginning when
Yeah.
he said that.
Yeah, because it's ridiculous.
It's like, hey, yeah, but you know that first game that he played. By the end of that, he was.
Yeah.
I muted that third mic.
Okay, I was wondering. I was like, I wonder if that's on.
But yeah, by the end of that one, he was already like, you know, back in the seat and going,
he was-
oh God,
he's not a happy
oh
camper.
no. He's like edge of his seat tense.
Yeah.
He's like, okay,
Bad News Bears.
you know, shut up. Fuck you, Talon.
So far, I think the worst things have been the fucking Pumbas. For me, anyways. Like, when you showed me what those kind of looked like, I was like, yeah, no. Fucking Predator Pumbaa, Alien Timon. It's not good.
No, it's scary.
It's a bad thing. Yeah.
It's a scary thing.
It's a scary thing.
I figure like those like that pterodactyl. I would almost call it more of almost like a harpy type thing because you know it had the big wings, but it said it had slightly humanoid features.
You
So-
didn't really describe those things too well.
I was in a hurry, and that was at the
I know.
very end of the game.
Yeah. Which is
I
fine.
tried to describe it better the last time it came into play.
Yeah.
But
Events.
yeah, but I mean it was basically it was, think like a cross in between like a pterodactyl and a harpy.
I don't know what a harpy looks like.
I'll show you after we get off of here.
Okay.
Think of like almost like an older hunched over looking person, but instead of regular feet, it has full on like vulture claws. And where the arms would be, it has the big like wings attached. And like
Okay.
saggy skin, or like naked saggy skin everywhere, and
Yeah, okay. That's not.
imagine like that, but mixed with a pterodactyl, and like 12 foot wingspan.
Yeah, that's awful. That's not good. It's not good at all. Did you hear that?
I did.
I heard that.
I don't know what it be.
I don't know what it be either. Either way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either way. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing good, buddy.
Good, buddy. You're getting stuck in the Marvel-verse.
I just looked over for a minute.
That's all right. But no, yeah, dude, I have been loving the Twisted Metal.
Those last 2 episodes were good.
Yeah.
All of it's been good.
Season 1 was fantastic.
It was, but it was missing the Twisted Metal.
It was, and I was okay with that.
Surprisingly, I was too.
I was a little disappointed at first, but I was like, you know what, this is still good. I'm good with it. And then season 2 came, and you brought in Calypso, and all. I was like, yes,
Calypso and the tournament. And you're like,
finally.
and it was right, especially on that first episode with the preliminary thing.
Yeah,
When it's like, okay, 5, 4, 3, and they count down, and then all of a sudden, dude, push the thing on the radio, and the Rob Zombie started.
that was cool. That was really good.
And I was like, this is, cars driving out, and then there's the different, and it was like, there's the red missiles, and there's the purple missiles, and there's the napalm things, and it's right. Fucking Axel running through the middle of stuff like that, and it just...
I didn't think that I was going to like Axel.
The only thing I don't like about him is that whole drinking gasoline thing.
Yeah, because that's unrealistic.
Especially when later he was like getting real food from the cafeteria.
Yeah.
I was just like...
Somebody help me get a sandwich?
It was funny.
Yeah.
But it was just like, what's wrong here?
Yeah.
So except for the drinking the gasoline part, other than that, I've been happy with it. He looks right.
He does. I like that they gave him the ability to exit.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have that in the game.
It depends on which game we're talking about.
2.
Yeah, on 2 he didn't.
Yeah. He was able to on 4, Black.
On 2, his arms were completely stuck inside of it.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, Axel was never really... I like his special. I've always liked his special.
Axel's more of like... I like the look of it and the concept of it's cool.
Yeah.
I don't really want to play with him.
Yeah, no. No, I like...
Grim.
Love Grim.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like the other... It's one of the two. It's like I want Grim, so I want really fast and no armor, but strong stuff. Or, I mean, if we're talking about 2... It's hard to go wrong with Warthog.
It is.
He's slow, but he's a tank.
Yeah.
And his special was really good, and he didn't, you stay alive.
You know what sucks is like when I was younger, playing 2 all the time, and like we knew all the codes. It was back in the day, kids, where like you got your cheat codes. How you get your cheat codes is you would go to the store, you'd go to the magazine section,
Pick up a tips and tricks.
and
just go to the back and look for PlayStation, and then look for the T's, find Twisted Metal, and hope that they're there.
And then like, because I would every time Mom and Dad was like, well, we're going to the grocery store, I'd grab me an ink pen and a piece of paper because I knew I was going to tips and tricks and getting some codes. And
there were a couple times where I'll admit that I just like got close and ripped out a couple pages.
Really, that's bad.
Yeah, well, it's
But
back
no,
then.
yeah, no. I did stuff like that. Honestly, if I'd have thought I could get away with it, I probably would have done that. But so I remember getting all the codes, like play as Minion, play as Sweet Tooth, God Mode, all that good stuff. And then I had people telling me that you could play as Dark Tooth. And I found codes. They never worked.
Game Shark is the only way.
Okay, I figured it was a game.
But you had to be careful because occasionally it would lock up your game and you'd have to reset it. But you could play with him technically through Game Shark. He was also way too damn big. Because remember how big he was? He's that
huge.
big when you're playing as him, so it's hard to see over him or around him or anything.
Damn. He was a beast, though.
You'd want to go into that more upward view where you're looking down.
Yeah.
Almost like old Grand Theft Auto view.
So you've played with Dark Tooth? Mm-hmm. I've never got to play with Dark Tooth.
Yeah, Josh, Game Shark.
I'll never forget, dude, because I used to find codes for Game Shark all the time. I don't have fucking Game Shark. I'll never forget the time that when I was playing Game Boy Pokemon, and my buddy at school was like, "You want to borrow my Game Shark?" I'm like, "I can borrow a Game Shark." I had so much fun. I ended up I ruined one of my save files playing with Game Shark.
I believe it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've thoroughly been enjoying that.
Yeah, it's been good. It has been good.
It was funny though, because I was talking to my girlfriend the other day, and we were, like Calypso was doing his talking. I was like, you gotta be careful with him.
Yeah.
And she was like, what do you mean? I was like, well, I don't know what's gonna happen in this, but, depending on who you beat the game with, there's different ending for each person on the games, and it seemed like depending on what kind of mood Calypso was in,
Yeah, he fucked you over with that wish.
Depend on if he gave you exactly what you wanted, because sometimes he did, or if he would completely fuck you over. And he was like, well, what do you mean? And I was like, okay, for an example, Stu, that's with Sweet Tooth. In Twisted Metal 2, he's with another guy, and they were driving around a monster truck, and it's called Hammerhead.
They're the ones that wanted to fly, right?
Yeah, and I said that's a good example. Is they were like, we want to fly. And he was like, oh, your wish is granted. And they're like, yeah! And they take off running, and then they jump off a building. And they're like, yeah, we're fine. And then they smack the concrete, and he's like, I do hope these tickets are refundable.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm Calypso. I thank you for playing Twisted Metal.
Yeah, he was a dick sometimes.
And I said that, and I was explaining it to her while we were watching the episode. And then all of a sudden, it got to that part during, I guess, episode 6, where everybody was talking and going, what would you wish for? What would you wish for? And everybody was talking, and that one Asian guy was like, I want to fly. And I was like, oh!
Yep.
But he died anyway, but you know what I mean. I was just like, right there.
I heard that too. I was like, I hope.
But you know what I mean. It
who was
just,
the dude that
I
he
had just said that, and it did that, and it was funny.
Who was the dude that he stretched his face all out?
I don't even remember.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Because he was like, I want to be famous, and I want everyone to know my face. He's like, okay. And he did.
There was that one ending where he turned Sweet Tooth into a caterpillar.
Did he?
I don't remember which game that was. It might have been.
Funny.
It might have been 2.
I don't remember that.
And turned Sweet Tooth into a big caterpillar. I remember there was at least one of the endings where the guy wanted revenge on Calypso, and he gave it to him. And they showed Calypso being tortured to death. And I was just like, if there was one of these that you were gonna not do,
Be that one.
yeah, I know. I don't understand.
Well, it's the dude in black was it was John Doe. He wanted to know who he was, and Calypso gave him all his memories back and let him know who he was, and he remembered. He's like, oh, I'm the undercover FBI. Oh, and this Calypso, he's number 2 on the most wanted list. So Calypso killed him
Yeah.
as soon as he remembered. I was like, dude, not cool. That's Calypso though.
But he thanks you for playing Twisted Metal.
That's right. I don't like how they made Calypso look in black. You don't remember?
Yeah. He
was
the
bald.
bald guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
Well, I have noticed there have been a couple callbacks to black.
There have been, yeah.
Because Sweet Tooth keeps on talking about him and Grimm being in the whatever the black whatever I don't think it's not Blackgate, Blackstone maybe he said.
Yeah, something like that.
But that was the Institute in Black that everybody was in.
Yeah. Fucking preacher.
That's funny.
Yeah. The baby.
Especially when the baby started talking and doing shit, and it was like, oh.
I'm gonna ask a question that makes me feel really stupid. Was Mayhem an actual Twisted Metal character?
Yes, I don't remember which one, but it wasn't in 2, I don't think.
Because I don't remember Mayhem at all.
It might have been in Black.
Maybe. But yeah, I don't remember.
Might have been in Black. I definitely remember Dollface.
Remember Dollface. I don't remember a Quiet. I don't think there was a Quiet. Was there?
There might have been in one of them, maybe.
It's possible.
Like I said, I'll show you after we get off here. I'll show you some stuff.
I don't remember a Sweet Tooth. I like when they ask his name. It's like, what's your name? Sweet Tooth. Name of vehicle. Also Sweet Tooth.
Yeah, but they I think didn't Grimm call him Marcus at one point during that?
Yeah, he did.
I was like,
yeah, he didn't like it.
I think that's great that's Samoa Joe.
Is it really?
Sweet Tooth?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's not. The voice is Will Arnett.
But the actor is.
Yeah, that's Samoa Joe.
No shit, that's cool.
The Samoa Joe in the costume, but Will Arnett. He said that he even though he didn't know initially that they were changing the voice.
Yeah.
So even during he's doing the acting.
Yeah.
He said even in this new seat, he's talking and doing all the stuff. It's just that they redub it later.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's Samoa
Sounds cool.
Joe.
It's very cool.
That's right.
I didn't know that. It's a good show.
And Lego Batman.
Yeah. Lego Batman. Who's Lego Batman?
Will Arnett.
Oh, gotcha. Didn't know that. Yeah.
I like Will Arnett. He was funny.
Dead funny. Dead funny guy.
He is a funny guy.
Are these new dice? Or are these the vampire dice?
Those are the actual vampire dice.
Oh, let's see the vampire dice. The green and red.
Uh-huh.
You the burr.
Like I said, so yeah, I don't know if we're ending tonight or if we're just this is going to be the final setup for the end bit.
So it's either going to be big main event or big cliffhanger.
Well, see, this is the thing. I want to almost talk to somebody about it just to get the.
I don't metagame. I don't.
Not often, at least.
Name a time that I've metagamed.
It happens so rarely that it's not often.
I think it happens so rarely, it's not at all.
I don't know if that's true.
I really do my best not to metagame. Even when I know things. Tell me.
Well, either way, I'm not. If I did, I wouldn't tell you the big thing. It's just I got to figure out.
That's fine. Tell me some stuff.
I'm not doing it right now.
Why?
Because if we don't get to it tonight,
Damn it.
and Talon goes home and listens to it, he'll be upset.
I don't think he really watches these podcasts.
I think he did. I think he just didn't pay attention to our Nazi spiel at the end.
Fucking Nazis.
Fucking Nazis.
Fucking Nazis.
It's like we don't want to intentionally like offend and upset people unless you're Nazis.
Unless you're Nazis, then you can fuck off.
That's right. I almost want to say something slightly political,
Say it!
just because it's.
Riggum say it.
There are some things that are just stupid.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, stupid. And there's one thing that, amongst everything that's happened in the past, like, let's just say 6 months. Well, honestly, it's been longer than 6 months, but in the last year, we'll say the last year.
Okay. Riggum what?
I'm going to get in Rigamarole.
No, you won't.
I might.
Really?
I might.
Come on.
Okay.
Drum roll, please.
This is. I'm not saying this is any form of slur.
Oh, a slur.
I'm not saying this is any form of slur.
He's gonna say a slur.
But I can't state the thing without having it there. What I absolutely hate, and I think is just the stupidest thing of everything, is all the protester people with the signs that are saying stuff like "queers for Palestine."
Oh, gotcha.
That is stupid.
It is stupid, and you're fine. You can say queer.
I know, but people don't like unqueer people saying queer most of the time.
That is slightly
I agree.
okay.
I agree, but that's the point. It's like it's their word.
Okay.
But anyway, that's just so stupid. I'm sorry. It is. I mean, I understand if you were sympathetic toward the Palestine portion instead of the Israel one. Okay, everybody's entitled to their opinion. That's fine.
Fair.
But people walking around with signs that say, queer for Palestine, when it's like they'll kill you for being gay.
Yeah.
They just will. They don't allow that over there.
Yeah.
And they just do that. So you can't be like, I'm with you. If you went over there and went, I'm with you.
They were like, no, you're not. Yeah.
It's that quick.
Yeah.
And it's like they don't understand what they're going against. They're just like, people aren't treated good, so we gotta protest.
That's what it is. Like that's.
And I understand. Like I said, it doesn't matter. I'm not even arguing on which side of that you should be on because there's good people on both sides.
Again, both sides are stupid.
I agree. I mean, I don't understand it. It makes no damn sense.
The problem is a lot of young people nowadays, and even a lot of people that are not young, but they're what's it, woke?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the woke people. Yeah, I said it. The problem is
Woke does seem to be slowly dying, though.
that's good. They seem to want to jump on whatever bandwagon is trending the most.
Well, it's that, or they think that if they jump in defense of anything like that, that's somehow absolving them from their shitty existence.
There is that too, and like one of the biggest problems that I have with a certain group of people nowadays is that they seem to want to stick their nose and defend people that aren't even asking to be defended. Like
Oh, you're talking about white people.
well, yeah, white woke people and white young people mainly is the problem. They just
It's mostly the white people, though.
yeah, well, it's all white people mainly,
Well, they have to feel that they have to make up for their privilege.
and that's bullshit too. I'm sorry, there is no fucking such thing as white privilege.
The only thing I will say that okay,
There's
not so much anymore. I mean, if you want to talk about like back in the '60s
No,
and
but
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
for sure.
absolutely. But as somebody who I'm in agreement with you for the most part,
Yeah.
but I do have to look at every side of everything. You know, and if I'm going to be completely honest about it, when it comes to like modern day type of stuff, for the most part, there's not. For the most part, but it is true that based off of how shitty and everything stuff was back then, that a lot of these people have started out at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that they can't do anything, and a lot of people have this tendency where if they get in a bad position, they'll try to blame it on everything else instead of trying to fix their position. But that's everybody.
It is everybody, yeah.
I mean, not you know what I mean. It's not. That's not a race thing. That's just people in general.
All I'm saying is that the whole, if me and a member of the African American group were to apply for the same job, I'm not going to get it over him just because I'm white.
Not if everything else about the resumes is pretty much exactly the same.
And the thing is truthfully, if it does come down to a racial thing, I might actually lose out on the job due to
because all the DEI stuff.
Yes.
So
I mean, there's no fucking white privilege. I get what you're saying, I do, but there's not.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's weird when it comes down to it. I think like 90% there's not.
Yeah.
But I can't say that. Again, I think that because of stuff like that, if you talk about like back then, where even though it was supposed to be good, they weren't giving people any loans, they weren't letting black families into neighborhoods, all that type of stuff, so they were not able to build themselves up.
Let me ask you a question, James.
I think that
What kind of neighborhood did you grow up in?
all kinds of them.
What's the one that you predominantly remember growing up the most in?
I don't know. It depends on what party you're talking about growing up.
I'd say like,
If you're talking about the projects,
yeah, I'm talking about the projects in
I
Charleston.
figured.
Yeah. And let me ask you, did you feel privileged to live there?
no.
Me neither.
No, but I think that's an oversimplification of the argument.
It's not an oversimplification of the argument. I think people do well. It has nothing to do with, like, as far as their start goes. It's about the
okay, but look,
it's the cards you've been dealt. It's not because, oh, you're white, we're going to give you a better starting point.
Right, but what I'm saying is a lot of those cards were dealt because of the way things were back then.
But we can't be thinking about how things were back then.
I agree, but this is the difference. Okay, this is the difference. When you were in school, I don't know about your mom, and I don't know about your dad. Okay, but I have a feeling that at least as far as school went, when you weren't putting turds in books and doing stuff like that and getting in trouble and bitching about cookies.
Fucking Spencer Jones, man.
When you weren't doing that, I'm just saying, okay, how many times in school did you hear you can be anything you want to be? You could grow up to be president. You could have this job. You could be an astronaut.
I heard it a couple times.
But I'm just saying, it was a decently common thing.
It was there, yeah.
It was a message that was done.
It was bullshit, but yeah.
But it was a message, okay?
It was a message.
It's something that's installed in children at a young age to try to do that.
Yeah.
I'm saying because of the way things were back then, they have a tendency, at least in a lot of black communities, to where a lot of those parents and grandparents were going like, all that stuff they're saying in school about that? That's bullshit. And they will tell you that, us as the white people are going to hold them down, and they get that kind of mindset when they're young. And that's already setting a lot of people up for failure.
Okay, but I mean,
I'm not saying.
I get that.
I don't. Okay, I don't believe that there's any current systemic racism. I think that's correct.
I get what you're saying. That makes sense. But I mean, I think it comes down to what do you want for yourself.
I think that if we're talking about privilege, as far as like the way you see, like if you watch all the videos on YouTube and all that type of stuff, where people, you see a lot of black people complaining about us having that. I don't think that's true.
No,
the way that they're saying that, I don't think that's true.
No.
But I don't think that you can deny that there was at least a point where that was the case, and that there are still some after effects in the African American community based off of those things.
I would definitely agree that white privilege used to exist, wholeheartedly. And yes, I will say that there are a lot of things nowadays that, even though white privilege is not a thing anymore because it was at one time, then yes, it's got some lingering effects.
Okay, but I'm just saying, if we're talking about technicals, definitions, and all that stuff, if you're saying there are lingering effects, then that means there has to at least be a little bit. I know you don't want to say it. I can tell.
Well, it's kind of like this. So, like, if I take a firework, right, like a fucking firecracker, and I, light it and I throw it, it explodes. Firecracker's gone. It does not exist anymore. But the piece of paper that it landed on and that is now on fire, a lingering effect from the firework, that's a problem. But the firework's gone.
Okay.
So as long as we put the fire out, there will be no more problems going forward.
But it seems like the fires never completely went out, is what it.
It's because they won't put it out.
No. I mean, don't get me wrong. I agree that. I agree. It's not on us. It's not. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah.
There might be a little bit, but I don't think it's all on us.
It's not.
I mean, it's a different subject, but as an example, and it was a funny thing, and it was a comedian thing, okay. But there is a lot of truth in stand-up comedy.
There is,
even if they say it's just a joke. It's not always just a joke.
Most good jokes or most good bits are based on a bit of truth.
Okay, but even if he's not one of your favorite person, that I was going to say a thing coming from the Bill Burr, where he was talking
about Burr.
I didn't know how much you liked Burr.
Burr's great,
but his whole thing about how the women failed the WNBA. Same thing. It's the same concept with that.
Yeah.
They're like, you wanted this stuff, and now you're asking why you're not making as much money as the man, and that's because you're not selling any tickets.
Yeah.
It's not because it's because you're not selling any tickets. If you want the same money, you have to make the same kind of money.
That's right.
It's just like that. And, you complain about all this other stuff, and you say it's the men's fault. It's like the whole WNBA was subsidized by the men. It's like, we gave you a league. We gave you all this type of stuff. And you all as women don't go to the fucking WNBA games.
That's true.
You don't. You're not supporting it. You said, the guys, we go to watch sporting events. We got people taking off our shirts, putting paint on, doing all this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
We're doing all this stuff. We're supporting it, doing all this shit. You ain't doing nothing. You're just sitting around and bitching about it, and you're not supporting your people. You're not doing it. I mean,
it's true.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not attempting to steal his bit, and I'm not even doing it with the cadence to make it funny, but the whole thing was fucking true.
Yeah.
And it's kind of the same concept with that. It's
a
us
big problem.
we can do stuff. We could okay, if we just switch it around to, and I know it's not a binary choice. It's not like white and black, but if we could do something to help that community, that's great.
Yeah.
But we can't do everything.
No.
It has to be a thing where they pretty much decide we need to stop all this victim mentality and we need to fix it.
That's it. 100%.
And it doesn't help when, again, you got like when you got BET and all the rap music and everything that's perpetuating this idea of this is what you need to do to be cool and everybody's keeping you down.
That is one of the biggest fucking problems is the fucking... I'm going to say something that's going to piss a lot of people off.
Hey, I've been doing it for the last 20 minutes.
This fake-ass culture, because that's what it is. I'm sorry, like, just the whole thuggy shit. You know you know what I'm talking about.
You can't say it's fake. I mean, it is a culture.
It's something that people purposely do. So, like, when I say fake, it is a culture. When I say fake, I mean, like, when a person who talks like this forces themselves to talk like this, dog, you know what I'm saying? And then be like, I'm real, this is me, that's bullshit. That's fake. It's fake as fuck. And they're doing it because they think that's what it takes to be cool, like what you said. I can't stand that group. And it's not black people. It mainly nowadays it's a bunch of white fucking people.
That's true.
It really is. And it's annoying as shit, and it pisses me off. And it's like you will not ever amount to anything because...
Have we lost our sponsors?
I hope not. But I'm just saying, like, you're not going to amount to shit if all you're doing in fucking life is, like,
Trying to be a hustler?
That's it. It's fucking stupid. There's a rapper named, what's his name? Shit. Hobson. Have you ever heard of Hobson?
I guess not.
Okay. So he's got this rap song, like, hard fucking rap song, called Illmind Number 5.
Okay.
Great song. I mean, he talks about all this shit, like, how that particular culture, hip-hop in general, has created, like, this monstrous fucking problem in, like, today's youth and just people in general.
Uh-huh.
It's great. It's a good song. You should listen to it when you get a chance. I don't like
and
rap.
And they probably hate him.
Huh?
And they probably hate him for it.
Maybe. I don't know. Probably. He said some pretty fucking gnarly shit about rappers.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, this is the white boy in me, which is funny coming out, but not that I thought that he was the best, or even honestly that he was like really good even at all.
Are you gonna say Eminem?
No,
because Eminem's great.
He's amazing.
Eminem's fantastic.
No, I was gonna talk about Big Will.
Oh, Will Smith.
It's just
he's
look.
right.
Look,
Okay.
His stuff's catchy. It's like
right.
it's like the catchy mainstream type of stuff. But it's the fact that, I mean, he said from the very beginning, look, I can rap without talking about all that type of shit.
And he can.
He can. And he got a good amount of money for it.
Yeah.
Multiple albums.
I like
doing
getting
that
jiggy
shit.
with it.
I bet you do.
I do. No.
You know, he does weird stuff, though. I mean, don't
No.
get jiggy with it.
Yeah.
But, you know, the funny thing is, I don't mind all the rapping stuff. I hate the chorus of that song. It's the same thing with, like, Miami. It was the same thing.
Yeah. It was.
It's like, welcome to Miami. Hate that crap.
You know what? You know which one I didn't like? It's the MIBs. Here come the MIBs.
Yeah, but again, the rapping part of that was
was really good.
Until it starts doing the here come the men in black, men in black.
Yeah. You won't ever remember. Yeah. The MIBs.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Wild Wild West was good. No.
But yeah, no, Wild Wild West was a really great movie.
Yeah, but that one, you know, I mean, the music with that was not. I mean, that was straight up an old song.
Yeah.
Well, of course, so was technically the Men in Black music, like the way it was sung and everything.
Yeah.
He did a lot of that.
It's
Okay, and you can't beat just the theme for the Fresh Prince.
no.
It's still good.
It is good. It is.
Which is just funny because, I mean, that's like the easiest way to tell somebody's white almost. It's like
No.
No, I was just like, hey man, you like rap? You know any rap? It's like in West Philadelphia, born and raised.
You know what's funny? Because you just said you can always tell somebody's white. That is funny to say that is like one of the whitest fucking songs out there.
By the black guy.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I occasionally in my feed it keeps popping up with, like, you know, the shorts on YouTube. It pops up with these shorts with these black guys, the black guys that are playing like this black version of Jeopardy.
Well, it could be a black version of Jeopardy.
It just is. And the guy has like a big fake twirly mustache.
Keenan? Is it Keenan?
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. You know, like from Saturday Night Live or anything.
Okay.
It's a YouTube thing.
Oh.
It looks generic as hell. And the last one was like, we asked 25 black people, what person did you think was black until you found they weren't?
Ooh.
And it just went. It went.
I gotta
through.
know the answer to that question.
I don't remember. I'd have to look it up.
Why would
afterwards.
you do that?
But I mean, it was just like, this is what we're reduced to now.
That's funny. You did a voice and everything.
I'll show it to you.
I want no part of that.
You want all of it.
No.
Getting jiggy with it.
No, dude. Yeah, I will say there's a lot of racism still today. I'm not going to say white privilege, but there is still a lot
Isn't
of
it
racism.
funny that I feel that most of it's coming from
I was gonna
the
say-
people that
I
are
was-
claiming racism?
I was going to say it's on both sides. It is.
It absolutely is.
It's 100% on both sides. But I can't deny, like, you know, I feel like, and I hate that I hate that I'm going to say this because I appreciate law enforcement. I do. But I do feel like that if I am driving 15 miles over the speed limit and I get pulled over and I act completely cooperative versus a black guy who's doing 15 over the speed limit and he gets pulled over and acts completely cooperative, if one of those situations is going to go bad, it's going to be the one with the black guy.
So isn't that confirming that privilege thing we were talking about?
I don't think that's privilege. I think that's just racism.
Which I think goes into a little bit of that though, because I think that's kind of the point.
I mean, I've been treated
Look,
kind of like
man,
shit by cops too.
Oh, me
but
too.
Not to the degree.
Me too.
Yeah.
And this is the thing, you know. That's why, you know, I can sit here and, you know, I'll complain about the whole privilege thing, but I can't deny what bit of truth that I see in it.
Yeah.
It's just I think it's been blown out of proportion.
I mean, okay. Well, here's what I'll revise my statement to be. I think there are some aspects of white privilege that exist, but
Okay.
there's a lot of aspects of it that does not anymore.
Well, you know, I'll say this: you just straight up admitted or agreed at least with that whole like the police thing,
Yes,
because you do see it.
I do.
What, you know, and the weird thing is, what I also can't stand, and I'm gonna be with all the people that are pissed at me now for all my stuff.
No.
Getting jiggy with it.
Anyways, go ahead. Sorry. The people that are getting pissed at your shit. Ancient Egypt.
Cigar from the cubicle bar. Sure, bite it before the look. I don't like it.
All right, so what was going on in ancient Egypt?
No, that's funny. Anyway, no.
Getting jiggy with it.
Okay,
My
excellent.
bees.
With the Wild Wild West. So anyway,
It's a train.
You say that,
Yeah.
but this is the thing. Yeah, I mean, it happens. It just does.
It does.
Okay, and
It
the
does.
thing
I
is,
can kind of
the
see
people that argue against that and say it doesn't happen, that's the kind of thing that throws me off.
Yeah.
Okay, because don't get me wrong. I mean, you can see people argue on both sides, but the people that are like, you know, pull out stats and go, well, actually, you know, cops had this many more violent things against white people than black people.
it. Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, that may be the stat, but where did you collect this from?
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
too.
where did you, I mean, because, I mean, if they're having more crime over here and they got more cops there, you're going to get more here than you would here.
Yeah.
And there's all kinds of stuff, and you can tell that they're cherry picking their data just so they can prove their point.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's disingenuous. It really is. I mean, because you can't deny it happens. What?
Nothing.
No, there was something.
I'm not saying it.
I said disingenuous.
That's not what
Okay.
it was. I can't say it.
Well, either way, that's fine. But no.
Getting jiggy with it.
Okay, that has to be there now, I think.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's my point.
Yeah.
is just it happens. You know it happens.
Yeah.
Everybody knows it happens. So I can't stand when people try to act like it doesn't happen.
Yeah, I agree.
You thinking of something and you keep laughing and looking and going. You got something to say and you don't want to say it.
It's for me.
You don't want to say
It's
it.
for me.
Okay. Over here, Giggle Night Senior.
We have Rigamarole. We'll be back in just a second. And we're back.
You do not want to know what that man just said.
It wasn't that bad.
It was real bad. It was real bad.
No.
Getting jiggy with it.
But no. I mean, I get your point.
Yeah, it's all picking fruit and stuff. That's right.
No.
Yeah, you had to switch over talking about the Spanish community.
Wait, what?
Huh? The fruit pickers.
Oh, what?
I heard you. That's what you did. You want to quit talking about black people, so you start talking about Mexicans.
That's not true.
You're talking about picking fruit.
I didn't say nothing about no Mexicans. What are you doing? You're doing bad stuff.
I did all kinds of bad stuff.
Bad stuff. Anyways, yeah.
It's like I can pick oranges. I'm not gonna, but I can.
That's a stereotype.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got a joke for you. And if I've already told you this one, I feel really, really bad. But if I've not, then I'm happy.
Okay.
Anybody with sensitive ears,
Avert them.
avert them. What's another way to say coming inside of a woman?
Oh, there's all kinds of them. What about it?
Loading the dishwasher. It's funny.
It was funny.
It is good.
It was funny.
Made me laugh.
Don't you do the dishes most of the time here?
We all take turns. Not like that.
Yeah, I remember the other day you were talking about Nelson loading the dishes.
That was not the dishwasher.
No, you just loaded the dishwasher.
Did I?
Hey, you just loaded the dishwasher. You did.
All right. This is getting off track.
I think we've been off track.
Yeah, I think we derailed a few miles back that way. Down yonder.
We're showing our privilege.
Just I don't have privilege.
Oh.
You might. He does.
Well, yeah, he's still a kid. He don't have to, like, buy his own shit.
Yeah, I know. I have no idea.
I was going to say, where did that come from?
Oh, we did a little machine. This little box right here.
No.
That's funny.
What are you doing?
I ain't doing nothing.
You're doing stuff.
I'm not doing anything.
We need a Wilhelm scream on there.
Oh, we do, man. That'd be good.
It's like, what did Nelson say when Dolph tried to load the dishwasher? I don't think that's what he said. He was like, all right.
He probably went, Yeah. Yeah, this is great.
I'm gonna spell run.
That's awful. Oh, but no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Now
man.
that we're done with our tirade.
Yeah. We hit a dead spot now.
We did.
We did. Fix it.
Okay. I feel like fucking Flight of the Conchords. I'm like looking around. It's like, there's a picture of New York.
There's a great big crazy picture in New York. I'm freestyling. Random.
Random. When I freestyle, I lose confidence.
That's a good song. It pains me that Vince does not find them funny.
Neither does Candy.
They're funny.
I think so.
They're hilarious.
Yeah. It's funny.
Have you ever heard of Flight of the Conchords? I'm going to make you listen to them later. And if you don't laugh,
Just think about it.
I'm going to beat you.
Boots to ass. Think about it. Think about it. Think about
Just
it.
think about it. Think about it. Ain't no party like my Nancy party.
Hey!
How? That's great. I think my favorite part of that song is that I'm the hip hoppopotamus, my lyrics are bottomless. It's great.
He came back.
He did. And he was good. I thought he was good.
Don't touch my tail. You'll get it tattooed.
It's business time.
What's up with business? Everybody got a business sucks.
Shit's funny.
That's how I learned about a DG20.
I want one of those. I know it's not technically a guitar, you said, but
It's not.
it's still cool.
It's more like a synthesizer in the shape of a guitar.
That's fine. I'm totally good with that. I want one just because I got one.
Yeah.
Enough small boom nuts, boom da boom ba. It's a good song.
Uh-huh.
That actually is a good song, like just a jam too.
Yeah, it's good.
It's fun. Well,
Yeah, I think that might be it.
all right. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, do it again.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you for Rigamarole watching.
Yes, and this has been a Rigamarole podcast called Rigamarole Podcast.
With Rigamarole Dolph.
And James. Don't. We're not even going to say Rigamarole Nazi because we don't want the Nazis.
Yeah, don't be a Nazi.
Yeah, just don't.
Ah.